Woo! Welcome back, everybody. I'm Lemmy Moore. Welcome to my happy place. That's right. I'm Lemmy Moore, and this is my channel. My channel is all about positivity, happiness, making you laugh. Sometimes we'll do some video reactions to make you cry, but I like to dig down deep inside sometimes because there's so much craziness in the world. And I want to make sure that my audience on my channel gets the good stuff. We don't laugh enough anymore. We worry about what's going on with the world, and it's just a horrible place if you look at through the lens of most people. But I get lucky sometimes, and I'll meet some great people. I live on a farm now. I went from Dallas, Texas, all the way to Oklahoma, which is a no-no for most Texas people because we used to hate Oklahomans. It's a rival thing, but this is my happy place. Today, we're gonna just talking about a few things about the farm that I got going on, life, egg prices, you name it. We're gonna try to talk about a few things, and because I know a few things about eggs and what's going on, and I'm just gonna give my insight on it. But first, if this is your first time, introduce yourself in the chat. Let me know who you are, where you're from. That would be great to, just to see where you at in the world. Just grateful for my channel and my YouTube journey. It's been crazy. I always encourage anyone who's over the age of 40 and up to take this YouTube journey. And this live is not about starting a YouTube channel or anything like that, but if you have something important to talk about on your channel, there's other people in the world that might not have that chance to do what you're doing, and they need to see things that interest them, So let's just sit back and relax and talk a little bit about what's going on here. I went to Dallas this past weekend, and it's always crazy to see let me tell you, man, Dallas is it's a different beat. I mean, not even getting into Dallas, probably 30 miles into Texas, you see people, crazy drivers doing crazy things. And, if there's an accident, they're going to pull off to the side and they're going to do their thing. That's just part of being in Texas, like I know a lot of people from here in Oklahoma, they will not travel to Dallas. They're like, man, I'm not going to Texas. I'm not ever going to Texas. I'm like, bro, it's not that bad. I'm like, come on, man. But I get it. I mean, it could be a little crazy. You know what I mean? It could be a little crazy. I started this YouTube channel just because I should have done this like years ago. I have a local marketing business that I help people in Texas and basically minorities who are looking to bring their business to the mainstream. And when I came to Texas, I thought, you know what? I've got to be able to do something very different than what mainstream media is doing. And so I went out and I went to the Hispanic market, and it took off for me. I don't speak a lick of Spanish. We gonna keep it real. I can't even talk English. This is why I say, if you are over the age of 50 and you're looking for something different, I mean, you don't even have to be over the age of 50, but if you're looking for something, start a YouTube channel, start learning the tools of AI and all that. Learn it, because that's the future. Like, I remember building websites were the big thing back in the past, but now AI is where it is. I mean, if you're able to know prompts and write prompts and get your AI to talk to you and understand your lifestyle, and if you're able to get your AI to write posts and talk back and forth about certain situations to generate a certain emotion or feel, or what we call stop the scroll. Like, I can keep up with what's going on in the world being 52 years old with my AI. That is the next thing. So I just want to encourage anyone out there who are thinking about doing, any type of business or starting YouTube or just starting your journey all over again. Man, just do it. Maybe you don't want to get in business anymore. Maybe you're working at 9 to 5 and you've been working it forever and you want to just go to, say, Africa. I don't know why, but they'll have you thinking that Africa looks horrible on TV, but there's places in Africa that are beautiful. That looks 10 times better in the United States, believe it or not. There's places all over the world like Panama. There's some places there that's beautiful. There are so many things to see. And there's a lot of things to see in the US. And I think if this is your time in life or you have the means to go places, go do it. Say yes. Someone say, hey, man, you want to go to this trip with me? Even if it's down 30 miles down the road, do it. It's an experience that you cannot take back ever again. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of us are in our comfort zone or our bubble. I get that, but I used to be that person. I used to be that person that was so comfortable, didn't want to do anything because I'm good. But now as I get older, I hear people, friends, families, they're going on cruises. I always wanted to go on a cruise. And for some odd reason, I never pulled the trigger. And then it hit home because, I'm on the farm, right? Playing games with my niece and nephews. Well, my nephew and nieces and my adopted ones, I call them. And they said, Uncle Daddy. That's why I get them to call me. They said, do you know where we're going in February? And I'm like, where y'all going, love? We're going on a cruise. And I'm like, what? See, procrastination to get you. We're in a good position in life right now where you should be able to do things, especially my age. And it doesn't have to mean you don't have to take a big cruise or anything or something very expensive. Go hiking. I know a lady that goes hiking in Colorado every once in a while, or there's so many things you can go and do in the world. We just need to start saying yes because there's a lot of craziness. And if we just sit at home behind our computers all day long and watch TV and hear all the craziness about the president did this, the ex-president did that. Oh, 3 people died over there. 3 people's coming in your neighborhood. All the drama that is grabbing your life. It's sucking the air out of you. It's sucking the life out of you. It's no good. Like, were we born just to be in fear? Come on, man. Nobody was born to do that. You know what I mean? Why would we be? It just doesn't make sense to me at all sometimes. And, you just got to be very protective of what's going in your ears. Because as soon as you lay down, all the things you've swiped today, everything you've heard that was negative, it's going to get you the next day. Dallas is fast. It's a fast place. I know it got dark at Dallas, but I never saw the sunset very like I do out here in the farm. And I did a video when I got back home, and it was just beautiful to see the sunset. And it's like reminded me how calm and how happy that I am out here. It wasn't like always like that. The journey has shifted for me, and it's just so great. I can hear, at night, which sounds crazy, coyotes, different animals, cows. It's nuts. But in the afternoon, you can hear the chickens barking. They do a little dance and song for when they deliver eggs, and it's just it's crazy. And speaking of eggs, let's just jump on that topic right now. I'm sure you guys are seeing a lot of egg prices that are very high right now in stores, and this is gonna happen. Um, I heard there was like over, I don't know, a million, maybe 100,000 plus chickens that were killed not too long ago, and maybe there was a bird flu. I don't know the real story. I don't know the politics to that, and I'm not trying to get into it. But I do know this: if they allowed every American, because this was done in a study in some country, if they allow every American to own 2 chickens, all right, that would sustain a lot of families for a very long time because those chickens can give you some eggs, some hens. You know what I mean? We have, I think, 17 chickens out there now. And we know our chickens are, we want to call it grass fed, open ranged, whatever. I take care of my chickens. I got like 2 special ones. Miss Donnetta is one. I'm sure you've heard me talk about her in one of my videos if you're on the channel. And I would say subscribe and go watch, by the way. And Miss Dorothy. And these chickens are funny. I mean, I treat them well. I give them treats. They get great food. They don't just get chicken feed. They get vegetables. And our eggs are great. Like, I can eat my eggs and then I go to a restaurant. Whole different story. And did you know the eggs that you eat? And most people don't know this. I'm about to drop some knowledge here. But did you know the eggs that you eat at the stores are at least 2 to 3 months old? You know what I mean? It's like they get the chickens from the farm, then they take them to a place, a warehouse, and they're sitting there before they even get sold. And then finally a buyer buys them, and then they're shipped to the store. And depending on what's on the display, they can't come out until the other ones are sold. Google it. Google it. When I found that out, I thought, wow, that's crazy. And I don't know why we started with chickens, because I'm the chicken man around here. Everybody wants eggs from me. It's crazy. Every day, hey, you got eggs? I need eggs. I'm coming to get a dozen. All right, whatever. But I have seen them in the store, and they are pretty expensive right now, and they're going to go up. They're going to probably get up a little higher. Not to bring you down, but, I mean, go buy you some eggs. I would go search out a local farmer. Well, that's what I would do. Go find, in Dallas, there's tons, and I'm using Dallas for example because I know there are farms in Dallas. Everyone should have farmers around them, and just seek them out and say, hey, man, would love to buy some of your eggs. I have a friend who was looking for some rabbits to eat. I don't eat rabbit at all, but some people do, and they're good for you, I heard. I see too many driving down the street in the morning before I go to the gym and work out at 4 a.m. Just not my thing. I don't know. I know chickens are small too, but but anyway, something to think about. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I love my chickens. I take care of my babies. You know what I mean? Take care of my babies. And what is it like being on a farm? Think about this. I had this question before. When you're in the city, you have so many people next to you and everything is fast. Everyone's trying to keep up with Joneses. Everyone is trying to just be fast, going out on the weekends and doing things. And then they do it all over again the next weekend. The rent's high. The housing market is so high. You're like, oh my goodness, try to keep up. But when you get to the farm life in the country, everything is laid back. And one thing I noticed when I got here, the children around here are way different from the city kids. Children here are like, yes, sir. No, sir. I'm like, what? What do you, excuse, what did you just say? Look, say that again. So respectful. Not trying to take away good kids in the city, because there are a ton of good kids in the city. But one thing I do notice here on the farm is, if you're talking to a kid in the city, they're going to be doing this. Yeah. Uh-huh. And everybody, uh-huh. But the kids here in the city, on the farm, there are no phones. They don't use phones. They do have them, But I think the parents don't let them. I don't know. It's just weird, and they're so in tuned to everything. Your conversations, that you're having, that you're talking to. I mean, we play games. They play games. They can keep an adult conversation going forever. You start talking about equipment and dirt and livestock, and it's just weird. You talk about kids who are 10 years old driving trucks, driving cars, driving four-wheelers, driving ATVs, and they're backing up trailers and pulling trailers with cattle in it. You're like, what is going on? What kind of world am I living in? This is insane. This is the type of things that you see on the farm. But I do know that when I am in the stores that's close to the farm, in the country, people are very in tune to everything. It's nice, nice. It's a whole different, like, if I walk in the store, Walmart in Texas, anywhere, I'm not gonna get a hello, how you doing, or anything unless I be the first one to say, hey, how you doing? People are like, hey, or they get the nod. I used to be that person. I'm like, no, I always talk to everybody. I always had to talk to everybody. That's just me. I'm that type of soul. But here in the country, you're gonna make eye contact with somebody. You're gonna get a hello, how you doing today, or something, which is great. And I wouldn't change that for anything. I mean, my happy scale, this is my happy place. Let me tell you, my happy meter is always up, which is weird because when I get up in the morning every day around 3:15 just to go to the gym, which I got to drive 25 minutes to be there at 4:30. Like, why would I do that? That is dumb. But my workout partners, we all have accountabilities. And so it's like you start the day early and you get it done. I mean, you just get it done. And there's nothing better than having people there that's going to have your back. You know what I mean? And they're all positive, which is great. I mean, I have more friends now on the farm that I did in Dallas. It's so crazy. And I'm a social person because, this is my part of my business. I got to be out there with my marketing business talking to people. I drove just the other day, Saturday, to go talk with some people about business. And it was great to sit there and talk to them. And still, there's good people in Dallas. There really are. But they live so far out by a lake. And it's kind of the same situation here. They're just so far out away from people. It was kind of interesting. But, in the world right now with a lot of strife that's going on, I just think everybody should just take a deep breath and be grateful for what we have and hope for the best, because you never know. I mean, you never know. Jaden Woodward, how you doing? I hope you're doing okay tonight. Where you from? Let me know. And that's also from everyone that's in here. Let me know where you're from. I'm hosting way over here in Oklahoma in the Pawnee area. When I bring friends from DC here, it's like they say, man, everything is green. And I'm like, what does that mean? They're like, you could see green trees and no smog. And I'm like, oh, I get that. I remember that. Mississippi in the house. Okay. Mississippi. I've been through Mississippi for a while. That's awesome. That's good. But yeah, man, I think we're missing out on a lot of great opportunities by not having the great attitude that we should. I think our journey here on earth is important. I mean, a lot of us were born with something to do something, going back to like starting a channel or starting that business or starting that organization or helping that friend or doing whatever. I think it's important that we stay true to our roots because we're here for a reason. We're all here for a reason. And I think a lot of us think we have enough time to do whatever, and that's not the case. You never know when it's your time to go to the next level, wherever that is for us. Because I'm going to live forever. I don't know what y'all going to do. I just always say that. But I'm just saying, you know, man, it's kind of hard to think about, you know, the past. Like I remember I was talking about this morning how I have kids and most people have, you know, babies and they have to buy diapers and all that stuff right now. And I was like, man, I remember those days. I thought I was never going to get past all those diapers because they're expensive. Formula, you name it, different clothes, but somehow you always get over it. You always get past it. You always get over it. And so I think this is a great thing for everyone to consider, that no matter what situation you put yourself in, you're going to get out of it. It always is just weird. No matter how bad it gets, you're going to get over that hump. I mean, think about the last bad part of your life. I remember when the IRS tried to come and take $20-something thousand away from me that I didn't have. I freaked out. And I thought, Lord, give it to this. But I got through it. That was like, it was the scariest thing ever, but I got through it. Ain't no big deal. I'm not special. I'm not rich. I am happy. Life is different right now. I ain't gonna lie, man. Everything is going good now. Cross my fingers. Just keep it real. But anyway, I just want to get on here and do my little thing before the night's over with. I think we need to just focus on being a little bit more positive in the world, because a lot of people are angry at everything. It doesn't matter what it is. They're angry. I mean, I can't imagine the stuff that's going on now that could have happened in the 90s. It's just weird. It's a whole different world now. And I don't know. It's just a crazy thought. People are different now. Give them that freedom. I mean, everybody has freedom of speech, and that's great, you know, but there's just a lot of craziness going on in the world. So with that being said, everybody needs to protect themselves, say hi to one another, help another out. You know, if you see someone to help, do that. Don't be afraid. If your calling is to start some kind of organization to help someone, or start a business, or get on here, tell us what you know. Tell us what you can do for the world, because this right here, I know you can reach a ton of people. I mean, I never thought I'd have a YouTube channel and have over 200,000 subscribers and doing videos and reactions and people liking my. I never ever thought of that. I was always a marketer. Never thought I could just get on here and do a whole different thing. So, everybody has that special something. I don't know it all. I don't want to know it all, but I know I have a gift to help some people. I get a lot of emails, get a lot of messages saying, man, thank you for this. And so there's some days I don't want to keep going. Some days I'm like, man, I'm not breaking through. There's too much craziness in the world. And that's when the mind starts playing tricks on you. You're wrong. You're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. So if you know you need to work out tomorrow, if you know you need to quit eating sweets, or you know you need to do something different, change. Just do it. Wake up tomorrow. Tonight when you lay in your bed, say, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do this tomorrow. Last night, before I go here, I had this video and it said, close your eyes right now and say tomorrow, get yourself set up for tomorrow and say, today's going to be a great day. Today it's going to be a great day. And as soon as you wake up, you say, this is a great day. All morning long at the gym, I had everybody going, it is a great day, man. This is a good day. And I'm thinking, yeah, it is. What's wrong with us? No, today's been great so far. This is why I got online today. You see what I'm saying? Change your thoughts. Help people out if you need help. Do what you need to do. Thank you for joining my happy place. I'm not going to stay here long, about to go. But, guys, if you haven't seen any of my videos, if you're ever in a bad mood, go check out my channel. you're gonna see a ton of channel. A ton of people in my channel. 6th grade, I'm in the beta club, going hard, but I will see it through. Hey man, 6th grade. Let me tell you, 6th grade was a great time. I was just talking about playing basketball just the other day, real quick, Jaden. I'm gonna stay on for a second. Everybody likes sports. I remember getting a fast break. Everybody was screaming, "Go, let me go." I was running, going for that layup, and I missed. I missed. That day I said, I hate basketball. This is because I missed a layup. And let me tell you something. 6th grade is a good time, man. I'm telling you, 6th grade, you are able to see a whole new world from there. Now, 7th grade was fun. It was even better. You're at a good point in life. But I would say to you, Jaden, since you're in 6th grade, because you are our future, figure out AI stuff, man. Just learn. Just try your best to get on there. I don't know what your goals are in life, but you're going to be needed later on. You are. And you got to be ahead of the game because everyone else is going to come out and do something else, but you got to be ready. I can't imagine by the time you get in the 12th grade where AI and technology is. We'll probably be going to, about the time you get in high school, I guarantee you Elon Musk will have us already on Mars coming back and forth for rides like we take rides around the world. I guarantee you. Keep up with technology. Technology is where the next billionaires are. I go to a lot of business meetings, and that's all they're saying is how the next billionaires are going to learn AI and technology, because when you have AI, you're going to be able to learn how to create new stuff. So Marines, yeah, well, that's going to be a whole different beast too. We have drones with the military. I got a friend who's military, and you can learn how to fly those just like at a desk like I'm at right now. So anything is possible. Anything is possible. Appreciate you jumping on here. I know you could have been anywhere else. You could have been watching Netflix or Hulu or anything, but you chose my channel. And so I salute to you, and I really appreciate you dropping by. And whatever you're going through in Beta Club, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You're going to be just fine. Just show up before you start whatever y'all do. You say, hey, I'm the best at this. That's what I do all the time. I'm like, I'm the best at this farm stuff. That's why my chickens love me. Hey, let me tell you, I always say this stuff because, I got a cat named Mew Mew. I don't know if you watch my videos. I got this cat named Mew Mew, and she thinks she's a dog. I've done so many tricks with her, and it's just crazy. She doesn't know she's a cat. She's not around cats. She's just around my dog, and she does dog tricks. Like when I have friends over here, I can say, heel, and she'll run over there to me. I'll say, sit. She'll sit down, won't move. It's nuts. It's all in the head. It's all in your mind. Be all that you can be. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you coming on. Go check out the channel. Lots of positivity. Thank you for spending this little bit of time with me. I appreciate it, man. I really do, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you. I'll probably come back on next week. I continue to do this over and over again because some people need to hear these things. And it doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, I've got a guy named Carson who is in junior high right now. Real good, but I think he's still Carson. If you're watching this, you need to get on your YouTube channel. Have a great day, guys.